Okay, today we're going to be looking at a program called Recap. For teachers to use it, first you must go ahead and get to the program, which I've already gotten there on my computer, and you will need to make an account to begin using it. I have done so already, so we're going to look at what it looks like just from the dashboard, which we are already here. So the first step you would do is create a class. Super easy and quick. Name that class. And then you're going to choose to have kids join via email or class pin. I'm just going to leave it as email, add that class, and now you have student sign up instructions. They can go to the website and sign up, and they can enter the join pin on the app when we get there. So the first thing I want to do is show you how to add a recap. The program allows you to record video. We're just going to do verbal questions for now, and we're going to title it About Recap. And you can add more than as many questions as you would like. Added my questions. I'm going to click next. You can allow multitudes of time for answering. I am going to put 60 seconds on this. You can also allow a due date 8 hours, 24, 2 days, or 1 week. You can also include a self-assessment that will show up at the end of the student's questions. We'll leave all of that on so you can see what it looks like on the kid view. I'm going to click send. And it is already ready for preview. Notice I have no students, so nothing is showing up on my dashboard. You have two views to see what students are there or home. So let's go ahead. I'm going to pull up my pen. I'm going to go ahead and pause this video, and we're going to switch over to see what it looks like on student view. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at Recap and what it looks like from the student unit. I have already logged in and created an account and joined with the pen, and it immediately opens the recaps. Let's go back to the dashboard. So I can see what recaps I have available to myself to record, and let's go ahead and talk about Recap while I actually demonstrate and answer some questions. So respond now. Notice when it opens, it gives the kids the question, they know how many there are, and in the bottom right you see the ability to respond. So I will show you what that looks like while we talk about what Recap is good for. So notice in respond, it says record now in the bottom right. When I tap that, it'll give a 3-second countdown. So let's go ahead and record and talk about what is Recap. Recap is a great video assessment tool, great for formative assessments in which students can record themselves taking video. One of the great uses I see is using it in Avid class for goal setting. So setting goals at the start of the year, mid-year goals, and end-year goals, and checking them as you go. So you can progress back and look at what you said at the start of the year, and are you on that path? For ESL and SPED, great for speech and working on languages and just recording yourself, even in world language class. Fine arts, great for recording practices, short audition pieces, or narratives in theater even. Math, just verbalizing checks for understandings or problems. Science, lab conclusions, overviews of new topics. Social studies, great for student take on historical events or a verbal timeline. English, great for just doing your summarizings of readings and books and interpretations of different literature works. So when we stop, we can see and we can review our recap so the kids can actually see and decide if they like their recording or if they want to start again. So I'm going to click next because I'm good with that. So what are the benefits of Recap? It's a great, powerful formative assessment tool just for looking back and doing reflections as a kid and seeing how the year has progressed and what learning they've gained, and for you as a teacher to be able to look back and see that student growth. The other awesome factor that you can tell when you're in your dashboard is you can allow the whole class to see each other's videos, or you can keep those videos private between student and teacher, which is also nice if you have students who are shy. And the very last and really big piece is that you are able to share these videos with parents or administration or other teachers in the building via email or just a web link that you can put in an email. So a very powerful tool to utilize in the classroom and to get kids talking. Also to use as that great conference type tool. So again, again, I can record. I'm going to click next. And this is where the kids get to self-assess. They can do got it, partially got it, didn't get it. So we're going to say got it, next. And when you're done, the video will process and it loads in their dashboard. So the kids can always go back and see what recaps they had available to them. Okay, so let's turn back to what it looks like after students have answered recaps. So we're going to refresh our screen. And you will open in your class list. You can click on your class. It immediately takes you, it will show you who has signed up for your class. So notice by me logging in with my email, I can see the full name of students. Go back home. And this is just your dashboard. So you can see activity. This is where that thumbs up, partial thumbs up, you can get a quick view of do the kids have it, don't have it, or they have it based on their own thought process. And then from here I can click on, all the kids will show up, I can click on their video and I can watch their recaps. So let's pause it and notice I can give instant feedback to the kids in written form, which is great. And that's where I say using this as a conference tool or sending to parents or using in a parent conference is very powerful. I don't want to add that feedback. I'm going to hit cancel, but notice up here my link, I can enter an email address and boom, it's sent to the parents immediately, or I can get that web link. So that is the awesome thing that you can do with Recap. I hope y'all will start using it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. It is a very powerful tool and very great to use for formative assessment in your classroom. Thanks for listening, and I hope you'll tune in to more.